Hi, Ajahn Ploy and everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I would like to share some news and thoughts on flavors. Here in Bangkok, we had a very exciting event last week, Thailand Coffee Festival. The main cast was coffee, but there were a lot of other products that complemented coffee. We saw popular brand names as well as local boutique coffee makers. And flavors, a lot of flavors. There were many exciting and unique Thai flavors, such as mango sticky rice, a very popular Thai dessert, and durian. These flavors add another dimension to coffee and other products, such as popping boba, ice creams, and chocolates. So, what is flavor? A flavor perception comes from taste and smell, so it's something you experience through your mouth and nose. In some cases, a flavor is defined as a total sensory experience, including texture, color, and even sound, on top of taste and smell. Have you seen a flavor wheel before? If you have been to any sort of tasting, such as wine tasting, beer tasting, cheese tasting, perhaps you must have seen it. So let's deep dive into flavor wheels. So how is a flavor wheel used? It's used as a tool to describe the flavor nuances of the product. Flavor wheels have been developed on many food and beverage products, such as wine, beer, coffee, tea, chocolate, honey, cheese, and even things like oyster and Wagyu beef. How are the flavor wheels created? There are several ways, but the critical steps include these steps. When I lived in China, I was so impressed with the Chinese tea culture, very deep and rich. So let's take tea as an example, specifically oolong cha. The first step is to define the product space boundaries. Do we define the space as a broad oolong cha or narrowed down by processing method? Let's say you define the space as dark or black oolong cha. Then you make a list of products that fit in this space and collect the sample. The next step is to define the sensory evaluation process. In a traditional approach, the sensory evaluators are product experts, but these days, consumers who are frequent users are often included after training. Then collect the sensory data. The sensory panelists taste the product, describe and evaluate the product, followed by the analysis of the data. Both data collection and analysis can be simple to complex, depending on your goal. The final step is to visualize the findings on a wheel. There are softwares that you can use for visualization. Now back to the coffee festival scene. A flavor is a critical element of food and beverages. But there are other important aspects to the final product: a product concept, name, and packaging. There are many attractive names and packaging that match with the flavors that made me want to taste the product. This is a new service from a dairy company. You can choose your favorite milk as a base drink and create your own coffee milk recipe on a touch panel screen. Then pick up a freshly made coffee milk at the counter. There were many interesting products: wine and brandy flavored coffee, carbonated coffee, etc. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see a video on Thailand Coffee Fest, please message me. I'll be happy to share the link to the video that I made. And if you'd like to have further information on the flavor wheels and sensory panelists, you can reach out to our expert, Professor Ploy. Have a nice weekend and cheers!